Hello everyone, welcome back to Mama in the Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple homemade cheeseburger. So I'm going to start off by showing you the ingredients. First, you're going to need some ground beef. Over here I have the log of ground beef. It makes it easier to cut and make into perfect round circles. And I have the 20% fat and 80% lean ground beef. And then you're also going to need some iceberg lettuce, and then some seasoning salt, onion powder, and garlic powder. Then also have some hamburger buns, some ketchup, mayonnaise, some yellow American cheese, and tomatoes. And I'm not going to be putting pickles, but you could also add pickles if you like pickles on your cheeseburger. And now we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing is cutting the meat. So we're going to be using a serrated knife, which makes it much easier to cut into the meat. So we're going to cut the end off, and then we're going to be cutting it into 1.5 inch thick round pieces like this. And you want to keep the wrapper on because it helps it kind of keep its shape and stay in place. And then we're only going to be using about half of this log, and then we'll be storing the rest in the freezer. And after cutting them into round pieces, we're going to go ahead and just remove the wrapper. Now we're just going to go ahead and lightly season them. So we're going to be seasoning with seasoning salt, onion powder, and garlic powder. You want to use a generous amount of seasoning salt, but just a little bit of the onion powder and garlic powder. And we're only going to do it on one side, and then once we start to cook them, we'll season the other side with only seasoning salt. Okay, so we went ahead and preheated 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and now we're going to go ahead and cook the meat. So you're going to place it with a seasoned side down, and then we're going to be seasoning the top of it. So we're going to cook it for a few minutes before we flip it over. After placing the meat in the pan, you're going to go ahead and season the top with some seasoning salt. And after about 3 minutes, we're going to go ahead and flip the patties over. They've been cooking on medium high, so it's been about 3 minutes, and we're going to cook them on the other side now. And after flipping them over, you're just going to go ahead and press down on them like this. And after pressing them down, we're going to go ahead and cover the pan, and then we're going to let it cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. And after cooking for 4 minutes, we're going to go ahead and remove the patties and just drain the excess oil and water, and then we'll be placing them back in the pan. And after draining the pan, we're going to go ahead and place the patties back in the pan, and we're going to flip it a few more times and press down on them a few more times. Every time we flip it, we're going to go ahead and press down on it. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get our bun ready. So we're going to be adding ketchup and mayo, the tomato, and the lettuce. And then we're also going to be adding the slice of cheese onto the actual meat while it's in the pan so it could melt, and then we'll be placing it on top. And this is the final result of a simple homemade cheeseburger. We're going to be serving this with some curly fries, but this goes great with onion rings or just regular fries. Thank you for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe.